This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes, creators of the world's best repair manuals. Fix your car or truck the right way with our accurate and reliable information at your side. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete online manual at Haynes.com.
Alternator replacement. Open the door and pull the hood release lever located on the driver's side kick panel. Slide the hood safety latch to the left, then raise the hood upwards. Unclip the coolant lines from the air intake assembly retainers. Although not absolutely necessary, it may provide better clearance to disconnect the coolant reservoir line from the secondary radiator, then reposition the lines aside. Be prepared for some coolant loss. Remove the bolts securing the air intake resonator. Remove the bolts securing the secondary coolant reservoir to the fan shroud. Disconnect the electrical connector to the mass airflow sensor, then loosen the air intake tube clamps and remove the air filter housing cover. Remove the air intake resonator assembly. Remove the bracket bolt for the electric fan clutch, then disconnect the electrical connector. Insert a 3/8 square drive ratchet or tensioner tool into the square on the tensioner. Then rotate the tensioner to release the belt tension and slide the belt off of an accessible pulley. Once the belt is loose, release the tensioner to its stopping point. Remove the belt from the engine. Loosen the clamp at one end of the intercooler inlet tube, then use a long, flat-bladed screwdriver to release the locking clip securing the other end of the tube. Remove the intercooler inlet tube. Remove the alternator mounting bolts. Peel back the protective cover, then unscrew the cable securing nut and detach the output cable from the alternator. Disconnect the electrical connector from the alternator. Prying up the alternator slightly to free it from its mounting bracket, then remove the alternator from the bracket. Install the alternator onto the mounting bracket and insert the mounting bolts, screwing them into place. Tighten the alternator mounting bolts to the specified torque setting. Connect the electrical connector to the alternator. Attach the output cable onto the alternator terminal stud, then screw on the nut and tighten it securely. Push the protective cover onto the terminal. Install the belt loosely over the various pulleys. These belt routing diagrams indicate how the belt should be routed among the pulleys on single and dual alternator diesel models. Once the belt has been routed loosely among the pulleys, rotate the tensioner to allow the belt to be slipped onto the remaining pulley. When the belt is fitted around all the pulleys, release the tensioner to apply tension to the belt. Make sure the belt is engaged completely into the pulley grooves. Install the fan clutch bracket and tighten the bolts securely. Reconnect the fan clutch electrical connector. Install the intake air resonator and filter housing cover assembly. Connect the coolant hose to the secondary reservoir if it was disconnected. Secure and tighten all hose clamps. Install and tighten the mounting bolts for the intake assembly and also for the secondary coolant tank. Connect the cables to the negative battery terminals on both batteries and tighten the cable nuts securely.